Well, hey folks, welcome back to the channel. I'm just following up on yesterday's video. I got the new dash skin in. Looks factory. If you didn't know it wasn't factory, you wouldn't know the difference. So, had people ask me, said they didn't know they made stuff like this. So I got it off Amazon, but here's the details if you want to check about getting your vehicle one. So let's go do something agricultural, get back into farming instead of restoring old farm trucks. See you here in a bit. Well, I got a little weed up. That's the field I done for myself. Planted it, part of it last Saturday, and finished it up a week ago today. It's done up, I can done row it. So maybe we'll get a good stand. Okay, so I just got to come over here, crank the tractor, and before I get too far, because I'm done with this field, I want to disengage this. Hold on, I'm gonna need two hands. That little wheel is what engages it for all that in here to turn. So we're gonna be transporting down the road. So the next step is Saturday we put the new firmware in, so I've got to recalibrate this. I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. Now let's do the other side, and I'll explain that here in a second. So now you got to get a measurement from the top of the cab to the ground, 120 inches. Alright, we got to set this up. I didn't measure the wheelbase because I didn't know it. Actually got that off tractor data. Antenna height, that's what we measured. Antenna offset to axle, 60 inches, and I think we got that. Aggressiveness, that's where we go. So we gotta go to aggressiveness. We're gonna bump that up. .130. Approach aggressiveness, we're gonna go 130 on it. Alright. Now what them white lines that I painted, we're fixing to find out what those are for. Alright, now we're gonna do a roll calibration. They're facing the front. Alright, that's what the white lines are for. I done got that marked. It's going to take it a few seconds. we got to turn around and line back up in them marks and facing the other way. I can see my marks. I don't know if you can. Oh yeah. Put it in park. And we are good. So we pretty much got all that. Let's go sow some wheat. So we have arrived at our destination. Not a big field, but pretty square, so maybe we can knock this out pretty quick. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here and engage this back in gear so we're not wasting our time. So my monitor just went blank. I may have blown a fuse, but I've been on the phone again to ActGo. It's giving me the same thing it was the other day, which I'm not ready for to go on straight lines yet. I'm still doing my turn rows, but I've either got a fuse shot or a bad connection or something, so I'm gonna check that out. The fuse looks good. Alright, I checked the fuse. Fuse looked good. I found a test slide in my toolbox. I did check the fuse is getting powered. So I'm going to do a little bit more investigation. So I've got it to power back up. I'm waiting for it to boot back up. It may have been not plugged in the back of this monitor good, but I had power coming to the cord to the monitor. So we'll just see. So Dad come got me, and we went and got my truck out of that other field. I'm going home, eating a quick bite to eat. I've got another power cable that goes to that unit at the shop. So I'm gonna go back with it, try it, because I think I've got a short somewhere. So we'll see what we can get accomplished between now and then. So I got another harness and some zip ties. So I'm gonna head back over and put this on, and then I'm gonna check with Daddy about if we're ready to combine soybeans or not. We got a little rain yesterday morning, and but the sun's been out and wind's been drying, but I sure don't want to take no more loss on any high moisture beans. So we'll talk to you here in a bit. So I got to finish taking this cover off. There's a little screw here, kind of hard to get to. This is the wire we're going to be replacing. Seemed like it had some skint spots on it. They wasn't that bad, but that's one reason why I'm going to replace it. So I've got to fish this wire back down through that mess. Fish the other one up. Well, I got it fished out. So I got to pull it across the bottom of the cab. But before I do that, I'm going to fish the new one up. Got the new one through. Time to pull the old one out and fish the new one across the cab. Got another cover. That cover to take off. So let's get that done. I apologize for everything being dirty, but gotta take this loose right here and on the ground and run it through. So I just pulled the old one out. I'm gonna stick this wire through there and I'm gonna get through there and do a little fishing. Maybe it's through there. Well, I got the wire pushed through. I'm gonna tie this on and go fishing. Oh, we hung. Look at there. We got it through. So now I'm gonna hook this up and we're gonna give her a try. Dad just called and he's fixing to start combining beans, and he's gonna give me a call back when he checks the moisture. And I may abandon this project for today, but maybe I can get the GPS working, just won't get the wheat sowed. Well, it's booting up. Well, I'm gonna tie everything up and put my covers back on, and let's give it a go. So far, everything looks good. In the words of Kip Sigler, let's go. So I'm back to having the same problem I was having before. It started flashing and went off, so it wasn't the power cable. So I'm gonna call Ag to go and probably we'll head to the bean field. We'll see you over there. Well, I've been back over here a few minutes now. Moisture's running 12.8, so that's good. So maybe we'll get this field finished and get moved to another and get started. It's still early today. I've got some more things I'm going to check. It's evident I've got a power issue with the GPS, and I've got some other things I'm going to check in the morning. I got some cabling that's new that might be bad, but I'm going to make sure I'm getting 12 volts. I didn't bring a voltmeter with me, so we'll just have to see how tomorrow plays out. I want to get done with wheat, but it's kind of like what I said about shelling corn. We got down just a few acres and had header trouble and broke a belt. It's every time you feel like you about done with something is whenever you start having a lot of troubles. But we just like a few acres here, so maybe we can get moved on to the next story. So we literally don't like about less than 2 acres on this field. So we're about to wrap it up. See if we get on the CB with him, decide where we're going to next. So we'll see you then. So I'm gonna go ahead and get hooked to the header wagon, get it up to the field, and we're gonna move down the road here. So we'll talk to you then. Well, we're getting moved. Got the header behind me. And let's get on down to the field. Done see a lot of deer damage on this field, so we'll get a better look at it here in a second. These are double crop beans. They're sown after got the wheat off. They were pretty late. Last I looked, they wasn't grown up. That was about a month ago, but I guess that's wheat and grass that's popping up. And a lot of deer damage. A lot of deer damage. Getting pretty late in the afternoon. We still got about another hour or so cut, but we're waiting on a truck. As soon as he gets that hopper full, we'll have to have a truck. And tomorrow he's got a doctor's appointment, so I'll be running combine. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and God bless you for watching this. Talk to you later.